Well, let's talk about this. Everything tasting all right, everybody?
Amazing.
Missing that white bread.
Is that white bread? Hey, chef, you get
I'm talking about the bread that you ain't supposed to eat. No. I'm talking about that sunbeam.
Oh, no, not the
Yeah, you want the bread that we grew up on that you ain't supposed to eat. That Wonder Bread that you supposed to eat. Got the most white dye.
They still with the bread. Yeah.
Get all up in the gum.
Well, don't in your gun.
First, we're going to introduce yourself, your brand, and what you bring to the table. Because we have a table eat now. All right? Look at this table. It has $1 million on this table. We're going to slice it up. If it need to be 10 million, we're going to slice it up. If it's 100 million, we're going to slice it up. All right? Welcome, please, Scott. I am Scott Technologies. Build applications, anything technology. I was one of the grandfathers that brought internet to Georgia. A lot of people, I retired from Bell South, and now I do individual professional contracts for myself in various industries, and my biggest clients is the NBA. Any of y'all ever heard of League Pass?
Yes.
Yeah, League Pass.
Right.
Pull up the game.
Right.
You can see everything.
Yeah.
Because when COVID came, they said we need some new ideas. Guess who was sitting in the room? The fly in the buttermilk. But that opportunity from way back has positioned me now to run a very successful IT company that has to now invoke technology into our businesses because we're behind, and that's why Scott Technology exists. Next person.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm Dominic Scott. I made this family our first $1 million.
What you doing now? We got time for the resume.
I don't know. I'm a spa owner in Buckhead.
A great one.
So,
One of the only black owned.
black owned med spa in Buckhead. Thank you,
Doing
my darling. Botox, skinny shots, massages, body sculpting, connect you with your doctors, all of that. One-stop shop. Right in the middle of Buckhead, right by Lenox Mall. We have really grown, and we are actually getting ready to expand again from 3 rooms to 9 rooms
Within another
come
year.
June 1
In Buckhead.
in Buckhead.
Action.
Yeah.
In Buckhead. Hold on. Not Bankhead.
That part.
Go ahead, brother.
He said,
My
"Nah,
name's
baby."
Gordon, and I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
I like old school. I can get thugged out too, you know, but I really like
Keep it
old
ratchet.
school. Yeah, old school music. And my wife, Cookie
Happy
here,
Easter.
she has a phenomenal business.
And your turn.
It's your turn.
Speak.
I'm Cookie. I own a Cookie Boutique where we serve all your clothes, your jewelry, anything you want. We pretty much have it.
Designer.
And designer, all the designers that you need, we pretty much have it.
Where you located?
We located
Online.
online.
Online. Is it on me?
It's on you.
Y'all want to skill me, man? 'Cause I'm
No.
gonna
Go,
stand
bro.
up.
Now,
and,
keep it
Do-
first.
let me get everybody. Let me get everybody to stand up.
Do you, Ron?
Duran Demock. I am a real estate entrepreneur, sports manager. I recently just launched, I want to say recently, we were 5 years, sports management, and this year we've got some great news about things that we're doing with the NFL. But more than anything, real estate, I've been a real estate entrepreneur for the last 20 years, whether it be mortgages or, hard money, I just say real estate entrepreneur.
Wow.
Because it's all around, teaching real estate, all real estate. So,
Welcome.
thank you.
Welcome to the table.
Yeah, we can say
That's right. Welcome to the table.
I like that. Okay, I'm me, Lizette Perry. I've been doing accounting for a law firm during the day, my job, for over 12 plus years. And then I also do credit repair, so I've been doing that as well.
We need them 800 skulls at the table.
So that's what I do.
She's being
Welcome
modest.
to the table.
Welcome to the table. She's also being modest. She helps me with my movie decks. So she does movie and film and TV decks. If you don't know who that is, it's actually a presentation of what your movie or film would be. to see if someone would like to invest in it and take it to the next stage to create a sizzle reel. So sizzle reel, then you go get your real money. So she actually helps me with my business as well. So I'm Richard Perry.
Okay.
Nice to meet y'all.
Welcome to the table.
I'm from Los Angeles. I've been living out here
West Side.
now, probably for about
West Side.
17 years. We came out here. I actually came out here when the music came out here. I followed the music. I own Atlanta Movie Car Rentals. I rent cars, exotic cars out for movie, TV, and film companies, as well as personal. I also own Overhill Production, Overhill View Productions, film, TV production company. Also produce music as well. I have a single out with Miss Mulatto, and my artist right now. I would say that I'm a Jamaican. I have 14 jobs.
Say it twice, say.
Yeah, I'm a father. My oldest son graduates in 2 weeks from college. We're definitely
Amen.
He's on his way to law school.
Yes, God.
Speaking with the gentleman here about sports and entertainment. So my son's going into sports and entertainment management, especially with me being where I'm at. My girls, we have Gearing in college. You guys' conversation outside was very attentive when you guys were talking about that. I tell my girls, I know it's hard being, we all were young at one time, so we all know. I tell my girls, I'm like, I know you meet people. Same way I tell my son, you meet people, but I don't have to tell him because he's in college. I tell the girls, I say, it's cool to have friends, meaning boyfriends. It's cool to have guys that like you. Remember, a lot of people may like you. Everybody like you don't mean that they get a conversation with you. Everybody who like you don't mean they get all of your time. Everybody who like you don't mean they get to know who your mom and daddy, where they live at. When I was young, a girl threw a fucking boulder through my grandma's window. So I tell them, hey, I watch the news like everybody's watching the news. I'm like, don't be letting these motherfuckers know where we live at. And don't take nobody serious until you get to college. Because we all don't know where our hearts go, right? If you like somebody, your mom and daddy can say whatever, you're not listening to shit. They'll run away from home. I mean, I've seen, I got girl cousins and everything, and I've seen it. But I tell the girls, like I tell my son, if you meet somebody in high school who you fall for, then you don't know what's happening. Your future, you haven't really planned nothing out for yourself. But if you meet somebody in college, male or female, then at least they're on the road to be somebody. Yeah. Somebody put them here to think of a higher level, right? So therefore, if you got this girl pregnant or if you became pregnant by this dude, at least when you bring him home and I meet this person, you say, well, they're in college with me and they're trying to be this person. So I respect that. So with that, I know like the parent thing is hard, especially for me to have 3 girls. So, but I try to stick that. And then like you said, the homosexual thing, like you try to get on track with. I had to talk with them a long time ago about that when I started seeing it. It's so prevalent in the TV and film. I even watched 50 Cent's Power and niggas is kissing and they just kill somebody.
The new relationship with dude, I thought when the guy was gone, I was like, okay, that's going on. And apparently he grew up with somebody and they both felt the same way. And they both gangsters.
So yeah, I'm
sorry, but you woke something up in on that.
No, you're right because really, because I'm writing TV shows and movies. Okay, I've been working on my projects for like 4 years, and so we have people interested, but it's been taking so long, and so like I'm not starting from the ground level. Meaning I know people who's in positions, and I'm calling. It's like, nigga, why this ain't happening? And I be sending text messages sometimes like, do I gotta write some homosexual shit in it or something? Do I gotta write some white people in it or something? Like, what's going on around here? Like, and so like, I really take it personal in a sense. So like you said, when I watch Power and niggas is kissing, I'm like, 50, like, what's going on, bro? This is your show. Like, why do you feel you have to integrate it when I feel like that certain stuff might be called for a scene, you know what I mean? But certain stuff, you like,
in Disney and
you like,
Courtney Kemp is hidden.
That was unheard of.
Okay, we have the next Lady D.
Well, welcome to the table. But we gotta say it in consideration.
thank
1, 2, 3. Welcome to the table.
I didn't get the many words.
I am Adria
Demock. Mrs. Demock. This is my husband. I'm a real estate broker. I'm from Seattle originally. I own the Real Estate Resource Group. We're an investor-friendly real estate firm. So he's been doing investing for a long time. And I thought there was a need for a firm that kind of does real estate, the non-traditional side of real estate. So we do that. We also produce a networking event for all things real estate.
We was there.
Sip and Flip Atlanta.
We was there.
They did come. We have actually one on Wednesday. We have them once a quarter now. We come every year. This is our 6th year. And then we do Durand Demock Sports, which is sports management. We produce events and we help athletes create a brand outside of being an athlete.
Damn, she said that better than me.
So this summer we're producing NFL youth football camp in Arizona. So we do NFL. We're hoping to do basketball, baseball for brown athletes. Really, but for anybody, but really for brown athletes, again, to help them create their brands outside of being an athlete, right? The professional side of it. So it's kind of their give back, they're creating their LLCs, their foundations, and usually the camps and things that they provide are free to the community. And we get other people to, like sponsors and stuff, to participate in it. So.
Well,
We're
welcome
excited
to the table.
The power table. Let's add something to that. The power table.
Welcome to the power table. I like that. We're going to get this right before we go to film. Cut.
My name is Yuandra. I go by Kia. For those who know me, friends.
On what day?
Family.
On what day?
You gonna leave my
Listen, there's a few of us, but Kia's every
people at
day.
this table. I call the wrong name. What you call me? I'm like, what's the name?
First let me just say I believe in timing. And I'll get into that later, but this is all confirmation for a lot of things that I've been dealing with and going through, I am currently a learning development and diversity specialist for the Postal Service for 24 years. I am also an event planner on the side. I am looking, I have a property in New York that I'm selling, and I'm looking now to expand into real estate and investing in different things. And I need guidance, because this is new to me. I'm a 9-to-5, get a job, government. New York, we hustle, do things on the side. But I'm entering into a bigger arena now. Like I said, I have a big property. It's actually in the process now. Hopefully we'll go to closing within 30 days.
30
so
days.
I'm looking to buy a house here for myself and my daughters. I'm a single mom. And I got a lot of money to play with, but I don't want to play with it. I have a 22-year-old daughter who's sitting on a lot of money too, and I don't want her to play with it. She's looking to go to Texas. I have a sister in LA. She's in law school. She's sitting a lot of money too. So we're trying to build generational wealth. And like I said, I'm trying to be very disciplined and very structured. I met Dominique at her spa, and it was an instant connection. I trust her. Let me tell you something. She tells me to do something, I do it. She said come, and I wasn't gonna come, and I'm here. And like I said, it's just confirmation on a lot of things. So I'm happy to be at the table. I'm looking forward to learning and growing, and hopefully, networking and doing the right thing. Oh, there's money on my side.
Welcome to the power table.
Thank you. I'm actually one half. My boyfriend didn't make it. He works for Delta, but he has training all week. He's an engineer for Delta, and he just got a new promotion, so he had a lot of training, so he couldn't make it. But we're looking to do.
Yeah, we got flight benefits.
Everywhere we can.
When you go?
I want you to look into. I got an Amex. Delta Amex.
Give us some extra points.
Yeah, I don't even want nobody pay. I just want some more currency.
No, we got to pay.
That part, but let me tell you something. Let me not act brand new, because y'all know I'm from Dade County. When I got my AMX card and my bags fly free. You get a bag. You get a bag.
Girl, I know that AMX. Just take everything, all the outfits, all the shoes.
Can I go shopping while we over
Period.
You don't got nothing in that bag.
Word.
I'm gonna eat it on the way
Oh my God, from paying $50 to $60 per bag. A family of 4, we could spend a whole nother plane ticket on paying for marriage.
And the girl-
So I was so happy when AMX said, "Welcome to the family." You know what I'm saying?
Here's all my stuff.
Period.
Does that make sense? A party every year? I need to be invited.
That part.
Shit, okay.
Okay.
Crack your neck up.
Crack my neck. It's like deep here. It's kind of deep
Going
here.
in. I'm going in.
I went home.
So I'm Michelle. This is my husband Selwyn, and we call ourselves the Best Days because since we've been together, it's been the best days. And in fact, his middle name is Best. His last name is Days. So our thing that we're putting together is called the Best Days.
Wow.
Yeah, literally.
You're best.
I interrupt you, but you couldn't make that up if you wanted.
I couldn't make it up. So everything we do is the best days. Our email and everything is the best days. So it's been the best days. So we moved here from Philly about 1 year ago, and we only moved here because my brother had a vision to open up the first black-owned UPS store in Brookhaven.
And he's military and served his country.
And he's a VP of Coca-Cola. Yeah, so
wow.
Just so
he's
y'all
a
know,
retired
he
colonel
over there on
from
Buchanan
the
Highway.
US. Yeah, retired.
Send y'all packages over there.
So initially, that was his dream and his goal and his vision. And I said I asked my husband, can I just do 1 year? We're working for him with no pay so I can get his business off the ground. I did that. The 1 year is coming up with no pay, and I did it with gratitude. I had no problem doing it because this is what he, wanted to do. And how can I be of service to him? How can I make it grow if I'm going to take from him? And so thank God I had my husband that said, yes, you can. And so now I told my brother, wait a minute, I'm doing this for 1 year. I'm the operations manager. It's the first black-owned, UPS in Brookhaven. Where's my credits? I need something to back me up. So now I can say he has made me co-owner. So now I can use that as my credit. But my passion is kids. So I'm planning on opening up a kids' day spa in Conyers called Glitters. And it's really about youth empowerment for young girls, and it's about self-care, cleanliness for young girls. My age group is literally 3 years old to 17. I can't do nothing with an 18-year-old, but I can start at 3. And I plan on, that's my total vision. I just cannot stop being around children. Okay. But God has literally, like you said, with timing is everything. Ultimately, I'm sitting next to a person that I'm humbled by and to be married to because of what he's experienced and been through. For him to sit here today, I can only say that you're sitting next to an individual who still holds the title to this day in the state of New York for being wrongfully convicted and spending 17 and a half years in prison and now free, 5 years. And for a double homicide, and he, according to society, he shouldn't be here. And the fact that he can get up and go to work humbly, and I'm like, well, if you can do it and don't, I have no excuse, and he does it, and I admire him being able to do that. And so when you have these talks or these networks, want to do stories on him and all that, and it sounds great, and it sounds so enticing. And like you said with timing, we've just never actually lit any green lights to say yes, they're going to buy his story. They want to do this because it's unheard of what the police department have done to him. And so they've kept a lot of stuff under wraps and they won't release a lot because, yes, I guess sign off on some stuff. But I say all that to say, like, to be sitting amongst.
I've been there when she first started talking.
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of the reason why we we're able to do what we do now because that was one of the main things. You did something wrong, you got paid for it. So what I look at is like you're capitalizing off of what they give you, what he's entitled to, but what do you do with it? What do you just do what you think is, I have it, I'm going to do this. What do you do to create that generational wealth? What do you invest in? What is it that you're going to do with it? And sitting at this table, it gives me even more confirmation, like you said, as to why God sometimes puts you on hold and say, wait, and say, no, don't go this way, but I need you to go that way. And now it's
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so and he knows that all I said before we come to Atlanta is I told him I want to sit amongst a group of people that I can relate to, that I can build with, that I can bond with and grow with. And I never thought 1 year later, I'll be sitting here.
On Easter Sunday.
I told her
Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
and I did not see it, but God saw the vision and he just told me, you're gonna work that job for free. I got something for you. You know, you're gonna hold your brother down. I got something for you. You know, you're gonna hold your husband down. I got something for you. And sitting here, I said, he had something for me. And it was here. It was with y'all. And I appreciate it. Woo.
Welcome to the
Power
power
table.
Welcome to the power table.
Don't let the glue fall off, okay? Let me tell you something. Don't have no more glue. Let me tell you something. When she said credit report, I just went through some, my mom had some pandemic hit. She was diagnosed. My sister was working from home, my daughter was going to school from home, everything was going from home except the post office. I had to still go to work. But I left my job without pay to go to back and forth to New York, take care of my mom. Flight benefits came in. So now I'm in a position, like you said, working for free. What do I have? So I'm rebuilding.
I quit my job with the National Union of North America with 3 pensions to come here
Girl,
to work for nothing.
We supposed to be here. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Let me tell you something.
My brother got something to say.
This right here, this right here, I'm telling you, we talk, but like I said, I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I need to rebuild my credit. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. We got a house. I'm selling for $7,000. Okay, what am I doing with that? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, where do we go? What do we do with it now that we're here, knowing from where we came from? It's timing. We're supposed to be here.
Because the typical thing we do when we get a hold of
And
some
when you
funds
give up,
is we just
Blow
blow
it.
it. Blow it.
Well,
And that's what everybody's
Yeah.
expecting you to do.
Yeah.
that's not, yeah, but we're gonna bring it back to that.
Welcome to the power table.
One more time.
Well,
I'll drink to that.
I welcome all of you all here, and I'm glad to be here. And my name is Selwyn Days, and I think my wife has answered most of the questions and the answers that I really wanted to say. I don't really have too much to say because she actually took the words out of my mouth. Okay, but
When the two become
for,
one.
yes, for starters, that I've been with Michelle for many years, and the 5 years that I actually been married to has been beautiful, and I have come a long way from being incarcerated for 17 and a half years with 52 years to life, running consecutive. I had 2 life sentences out of New York State, which I was wrongfully convicted for, and I've been exonerated approximately 4.5 to 5 years ago. And she stood by me, and I actually came from nowhere, and I became somebody today. So my learning experience in being reacclimated back into society has been totally based upon her. But presently, right now, in my stage of my life right now, I'm still learning, I'm still going through a lot. Still learning people. And I'm actually an advocate for the state of New York and for Philadelphia. I spend many hours and many days in school, as well as teaching people how to stay out of the justice system, how to become non-incarcerated, and what to deal with the justice system and how it conforms to hurt us as black people as well as Caucasian people as well. So that is my goal at this present time. I am also, I guess you would say, a high-tech car salesman on the side. That's what I do on the side. So, I don't know, Sal.
Well, let's just say this one last thing.
I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse in the same token. I love people. I am more indulged with people than I am indulged with my own family. You know, I am a people's person. I love my work. And I look forward to in the future that maybe someday, sometime, to open up maybe my own nursing agency or my own nursing home to take care of people in their full capacity.
We work 7 days a week.
Okay, I do work 7 days a week. Okay, and
Thank
sometimes
you for
12
being
hour
here
shifts.
today.
So if everyone will take your glass and pass it.
Welcome to the power table.
Welcome to the power
Oh,
table.
can I say one thing?
Yes.
Don't forget that you are one of the persons responsible for having the law
Yes,
changed
I did have the laws
in
changed,
2019 in the state of New York and Albany for prosecutorial
Prosecutorial
misconduct.
misconduct.
It's now ineffective
Yes.
because, you know,
I'm in the law
prosecutors
books.
literally have no, you know, repercussions for what they do. Now they
Right.
do in New York.
So as we raise our glasses, let us remember this one scripture that says that many have entertained angels unknown.
Let's raise the glass to everybody at this table that was sent here with a vision and a mission and a story to tell. Here's where execution runs. A lot of people talk about it, but you're living my dream right now. To put people together in a room,
Right.
to hear their stories, and then execute, not just talk about it. So I thank all of y'all for answering the call. Who's in the room is in the room, and who's on the table is on the table. So welcome to the power table.
Welcome to the power table.
I just want to shout.
Okay, what's the date? You do celebrate all month.
Yeah.
It was actually on the
All
first,
month?
but we had
All
8
month?
days
Okay,
into
all
it.
month.
Just back from Vegas,
that.
and then we got some more stuff to do in Miami. So we're still celebrating all month. That's what we're doing. So, yes, we have a happy birthday to the queen.
And also, can I say one thing? Last one, Coach D, I'm on my journey because of you. You know how I end up getting with her? There was at the UPS store with us being new, we had new people that just wasn't getting it right, and we had a project that she sent over, and I knew she was not happy. I knew she wasn't happy. I was like, oh my God, what can I do to save her? Like, we cannot not help her. And so one of the flyers that she had, I felt like, you know what? I want to come and patronize you just for trying to make up and earn your business. And that was the first day when I decided to go there, and it never ended. Literally. Now I'm going to Miami the 25th, 10 months later, to get everything all under construction.
But this has been, I want to say one thing. This has been her journey. This is not my journey because I love Michelle just the way that she is. But this is what she wants to be. It's what she wants to be. I'm fine with it. And Coach D, I want to say to you that your expertise and your enlightenment has actually totally convinced me, okay,
I'm
in this journey that she's about to embark upon. I'm kind of concerned. I'm worried. I'm scared for her.
Don't be.
Because she's going under. But I think with your guidance and everything, and your husband and you speaking to you on a constant basis, it has been very, very, very settled.
And let me tell you, with my sister here, like I told her for years, because she has this big personality. Once y'all really get to know her, and I'd be like, Cookie.
I'm fine,
Anytime
y'all.
I would
I'm
try to
fine
have like a boutique party or something, I was just like, Cookie, I'm having a boutique. She'd get all the people there. Because I suck at social media. I tell her, girl, there be people coming from the north, the east, the west, and south. And I say, and me and her, we both love bling.
Yes,
And
yes.
I was like, a real friend, not a friend, a real human being. Our journey while we're here is to see the best in each other and to help each other reach our fullest potential. And I would have been a petty ass person to stop her or not celebrate her. I say, Cookie, you got this. You love jewelry. You got the personality. You know how to cook, connect with women. You don't need my part. Go do your own. She like, yeah, I'm gonna need.
But look at her, she's wearing it.
And now, it took how
full-time
many
nurse.
years?
That's your full-time nurse.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
She's a full-time nurse. She was like, I ain't got time. I ain't got. This girl makes 6 figures online.
Look at that.
Online. When I tell y'all, and DJ, party, people, these two right here.
Get down, get down.
And if it wasn't for her, and I told my husband, I wouldn't even have Cookie Boutique. She inspired me. She kept on getting on me, telling me to do this and telling me to do that. I bought so much jewelry from her, which I still have from 20 years ago.
I couldn't even make no
whatever years
money
ago.
on her no more. I'd be like, here, just
So now,
I'm like, I couldn't even charge her, and that's what we're here, guys.
yes.
We know that we got a trade and a gift that God has given us. And we're supposed to make a profit because God is going to, He gave one talent, 1 3, and 1 whatever, and he's 5. And the one that 5 hid his. It is not your job to hide the talent that God has given you. It is your job to multiply. And multiply is not just for self-gain. Multiply is for the people and the masses of lives that you will impact. How many houses can you put us in? How many credits can you repair? How much can you do? How many TV shows that you can show the black story that's not us slapping and cussing and snatching weeds? The positive side of black blended families that's coming from a family that's been broken up and Uncle Tommy did so and so, but we recover and we regain all. How many juries can you beautify the flesh but still beautify the eternal soul? How many people can you set free that are sat in that prison that's still sitting on death row because I got the A, B, and the C behind it, bro? That say you too can make it. It's not by us. If you bury your talents, if you don't share what the gift that God has in place, woe unto you.
That's right.
So whether you answer this call or not, my husband and I and my family, we know that there's a people that understand. He said, my sheep hear my voice. I know that there's a people, and I'm not scared no more. I ain't afraid. These two know me. They know where I come from. They know what we have overcome. I'm not scared no more. I'm not. And so today, after burying my nephew just yesterday, and going through that whole process, I know that this gift that my husband has prepared for me, because you feel guilty, like, how can I celebrate? But I understand my nephew's last wish was, auntie, if can't nobody else do it, you could do it. You could get this family together. And I'm telling y'all, there's a charge on all of us to get these families together, whether they're connected by blood,
Come on, honey.
or whether they're connected by just a meet and greet. We have a charge to make sure that the wealth of the unjust is transferred, whether it be by land, be by media, be by TV, be by money, be by credit, because we know we can't get this transfer without our credit being in place. We can't get this transfer without y'all two sitting on the board saying that ain't a good deal. Pass. We don't want that. We can't get this transfer without you standing up and say, I did 17 years, bro. Let me tell you why. Because you was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But let me tell you how to overcome this, because this too shall pass. So there's a charge. So whether you accept it or not, and my brother who's a sniper.
For real. For real. G14 classified. Well, I'll
If
put
he
him
tell you what he did, he gonna have to kill you.
I'll put him in that bush on the hill. I'll put him on that bush in the hill and say, 2 clicks left. How you see my body go?
What you think he meant?
Happy birthday to
Dade County.
Happy birthday to you.
Let me say many, many more. B.
This is 56, baby.
Look. I'm from Georgia, right? The one thing we know about Florida is Florida.
Happy birthday.
Then it's Dade County.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I am so thankful and grateful for all of you guys being here.
We're happy to be
We happy to be here.
Thank you.
When you have
Special
been,
day.
the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. That has been
Amen.
life. And to be finally at this point, God is so true at His word. I have a man that loves me, and I have 5 beautiful, amazing people that lives and breathes off of every word that I say.
Amen.
And I have my own congregation at the Butterfly
Okay.
that I get to speak into every day. And so those that count me out, and said that no good thing could come out of Dade County.
I told the boy that day, boy.
Being trapped on drugs, being trapped in whatever. That's a whole nother story over a couple of shots of tequila. All I can tell y'all, but God.
Amen.
And I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm honored to share this life with you, Brian Delaney. Amen. You honor me in a way that no man has ever.
You're doing real good. I might go get another bag for you.
I promise you.
Another contract.
I promise you, it's a Father's Day treat tonight.
It's a Father's Day.
Something special. Something special. Hey, do something special for me. I'm going to say, do something special. Do something special. That's what Brother Max say. You going to do something special.
What's up?
I ain't say that. We didn't say I was gonna do that.
Hey, Father's Day special, boy, early. Hey, but let me tell you something. Check the fine print, though. I need to do that again on Father's Day. No, don't sleep it off. Don't come Father's Day and be like, I did that early.
No.
Ain't no doing that early.
That was that day. This is that day. They redeemed the coupon on that day. Cash it in.
Well, you cash it in, baby.
Well,
I'm already.
like the saying goes, and it's true. Next to every good man is a great woman.
Absolutely.
We have to get to where we approve and we see and we help and we listen. Yeah, preacher. Yeah, see? Because this is what's missing in all of our lives. And we hide in our rooms, we go to work, come home. Just let them know. And because we're here celebrating, we should do it all for each other all the time. So celebrate. It's cake. Cake.
I'm trying to see if I got 56 brothers.
No, you don't. That's why I'm letting you out. I'm trying to help you. No, you don't. No, yeah, save it for later.
I got saved for the later.
Girl, y'all so
Save it for
bad.
later. Save it for later.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we can fan this out. But I want to thank y'all again for celebrating this wonderful day with my queen. And I'm looking for to celebrating with y'all so y'all get them birthdays
Yes,
to us.
we are there.
And whatever.
It starts here.
Yeah. So
This don't make us.
we gonna cut the cake.
This makes us.
We're gonna cut the cake. Anime, you gonna eat the cake?
I'm gonna eat the cake.
So Anime says you gonna eat the cake. Anime says you gonna eat the cake. All right.
All over your city.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'll be a cheesecake food tonight.
Yeah. Tell y'all that Florida.